where we have a certain set of numbers, for example. Random numbers डाल रहा हूँ. I've got certain set of numbers. And I say, okay, I've got these numbers. I want to apply a particular format to this data. Where if there are numbers which are above 75, those numbers should appear in blue color. Numbers below 40 should appear as yellow color. Or the font color can change, blue to yellow or blue and red. The purpose of doing this exercise is mainly useful whenever you're looking at calculating certain scores of students who are appearing for an exam. Useful when you're looking at your sales targets, where if it's going into blue, that means you have achieved your targets. If it's in red, that means you are below your targets. And it can also be looked at the number of sales that have been conducted by an employee in a company. Is this person outperformed to be considered as the salesman of the month or salesperson of the month? These are the different aspects where this kind of functioning works very well. Very practical application I gave you all examples of 3-4 different areas where you can apply the same concept, giving you the same answers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this data. And after I've selected this data, I decide, yaar, mujhe abhi isko format dena hai. I go to conditional formatting and I say, yes, let's apply a format. I go to highlight cell rules and I say, pehla format mera greater than hai. मुझे क्या करना है कि भाई कोई भी नंबर ग्रेटर देन 75 हो तो आप उसको कस्टम फॉर्मेट में जाके उसका जो फिल है उसको नो कलर रहने दो, इसका जो फॉन्ट है उसको ब्लू कलर में कर दो, बोल्ड कर दो. Wherever there are numbers which are above 75, you will find them in blue color. Same data, I will go back to condition formatting. I'll say अभी ऐसा करो, less than में चलते हैं, जहां पे भी हमको लगता है कि data is less than 45, उधर आप उसके फॉन्ट को रेड में करो, बोल्ड कर दो. This is how I can distinguish very clearly that the numbers which are in red are the ones who have not performed well, and the numbers who are in blue are the ones who have performed very well. This is how conditional formatting works beautifully in Excel. This is one example that I've given you all. And to make it relevant, I can always just have over here that particular color which I have applied as a legend. And next to red, I can always add up saying not performed. and target achieved. So a person, when he sees these colors, he understands the meaning of these colors. But the red color, wherever I'm seeing, means that there is bad performance, and the blue color means that the person has managed to achieve the target. ये legend create करना बहुत जरूरी है. Otherwise, we will not be able to give meaning to this particular condition that we have applied. Feel यार, ये जो रूल हमने अप्लाई किया है उसमें गड़बड़ है, हमको रूल को चेंज करना है या रूल को निकालना है, डिलीट करना है. So I'll select the data and I'll say ठीक है यार, क्या करना है. I say the condition that I've given above 75, that's a wrong condition. It should have been above 80. And not performed, मुझे निकालना है, वो रूल की जरूरत नहीं है अभी. I don't think I need to put that in my table right now. I want to show only the achievers. I don't want to show the people who have not performed. ठीक है. We go back to conditional formatting and we realize that we have applied rules which can be managed. There's a button here known as manage rules, which allows us to manage those rules. If we come to manage rules, we can see both the rules that we have applied. एक greater than 75 है, एक less than 45 है. ये रूल तो हमको निकालना है, तो मैं जाके यहाँ पे delete rule बोल देता हूँ. The rule will be removed. And greater than 75 का रूल्स को चेंज करना था, we go to edit rule और यहाँ पे 75 के बदले इसको मैं 80 कर देता हूँ. उसके बाद apply. There you go. The red concept of not performing has been removed. And only the target achieved has been added. That also above the figure of 80. This is how, after applying a particular condition, you can always change it or remove it from your data. इसी में आगे बढ़ते हैं. Leaving aside this, I realize ये भी रूल निकालना है. तो या तो मैं जाके इधर क्लियर रूल में जाके बोलूं भाई क्लियर रूल्स फ्रॉम सिलेक्टेड सेल्स, या मैनेज रूल में ही जाके डिलीट कर दूं. आई प्रेफर डूइंग मैनेज में जाके डिलीट रूल. देन आई रियलाइज ऐसे यार ये नंबर्स तो हैं. I want Excel to automatically calculate the average of these numbers and highlight those cells which are above average. What I'm doing here, I'm not applying the formula of average. I am not doing the average at all. I am just telling Excel कि आप एवरेज अपने आप कैलकुलेट करिए और जो अबव एवरेज नंबर्स हैं, you just show me those numbers. So I select the data. I tell them, chalo. I go to conditional formatting. This time I've got another method of doing it. There is something known as top and bottom rules. ये बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग एस्पेक्ट है एक्सेल का. मुझे टॉप और बॉटम रूल दे रहा है. मैं चूज करता हूं above average. As soon as I did above average, you will realize automatically certain cells have got highlighted. I go here, I say यार मुझे ये नहीं करना है, मुझे above average numbers को सिर्फ I don't like the idea of giving any background color. I just want to give above average to blue color and maybe bold. That's it. And you realize automatically Excel has calculated 3 numbers according to him which are above average without me using the formula of average. The same way I tell Excel कि मुझे below average के numbers भी दिखा दो, तो मैं below average में चला जाता हूँ. To your surprise, Excel is highlighting all the other numbers as below average. सबको हाईलाइट कर दिया उसने. बोलता है ये कोई भी नंबर एवरेज में नहीं आ रहा है आपके. तो कंफर्म बड़ा सिंपल है. अगर मैं एवरेज करता हूं मुझे पता चल जाएगा कि मेरा एवरेज एक्चुअली क्या है. And he is right, absolutely right. My average is 47 and unfortunately I didn't have any number which was above 47. Because of that reason, all the other numbers have been put below average. Without even using the average formula, I am able to find below average and above average in a range of numbers. बड़ा interesting aspect है Excel का, बड़ा useful है. Same way, मुझे अगर इसको निकालना है तो या तो मैं मैनेज रूल में जाके इनको डिलीट कर सकता हूं. But if I want to remove all the rules, I will go to clear rules and I will say clear rules from selected cells. निकल गया सब rules. Now, I come to another very interesting aspect. I want to know who are the top 3 performers in my list. Who are the top 3 performers? I don't know the numbers, but I just want to know who are the top 3 performers. मुझे नहीं मालूम कि top scores क्या है. So I selected the data. This is very good when you are using data of 100 to 200 people. ये जो डेटा बहुत कम है इसीलिए अभी इजी है आपके लिए नोटिस करना. पर जब 100-200 लोग होंगे ना तब वो नंबर में आप गुम हो जाओगे. आपको पता ही नहीं चलेगा कि कौन से टॉप 3 नंबर्स हैं. बड़े क्लोज होते हैं ना नंबर्स. 78 होगा, फिर 80 होगा, फिर 82 होगा, फिर 84, 86 होगा, तो बड़ा क्लोज हो जाता है. So I select my data, I go to condition formatting and I say top 10 items. I change it to top 3. And I say जो मेरे top 3 है, same way उनको blue color में दिखा दो. You realize these are the top 3 in your range of data. Same way, I can also do कि भाई मुझे bottom 3 बता दीजिए या bottom 2 दे दीजिए. bottom 2 के लिए मैं सेम थिंग करता हूं. इस टाइम रेड कलर ले लेते. तो ये बता रहा है मुझे टॉप 3 कौन से हैं और बॉटम 2 कौन से हैं. वेरी यूजफुल टूल, अगेन वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग एंड वेरी सिंपल टू यूज. वी आर नॉट टाइपिंग एनी फॉर्मूलाज, but just to let you all know, we are using formulas. Conditional formatting runs a formula in the background and gives you the result. आप तो बस बटन क्लिक कर रहे हो, बैकग्राउंड में एक्सेल फॉर्मूला रन कर रहा है on the basis of which he is able to give you the correct answers. Going forward in the same direction with conditional formatting, we have got some more different variations that we can use. One of them is known as data bars. It's a very interesting concept of conditional formatting, where I am able to have some data and then have some data bars in that place. For example, I'm just going to put some numbers: 14, 6, 43, 57, 89, 37. So I've got different numbers. And I decide I want to display these numbers in form of bars, which are automatically calculated based on the highest and the smallest number. If I select this data and I go to conditional formatting, I have an option known as data bars. There are different types of data bars: gradient format or solid color format. Suppose I take any of these, I can take any of these based on the color. So as you can see, I took this particular format. And my bars are moving according to the numbers that I have typed. See, all my bars are moving based on the numbers that I have typed. The blue bar is maximum at 89 and the minimum at number 6. So if 89 was to become 49, automatically 57 would be the largest and it would cover maximum size of that cell. So a lot of times people use this kind of a format to show the data bars. So let's understand how this data bar actually works. Right now, I just selected some data and I told you, yes, this is the different numbers and the bars are increasing or decreasing based on the number that I type inside that particular cell. That's what I just now showed you all. How does this work? What is the method of working? What is the condition on which it works? So when I go to manage rules, I have my data bar ka rule over here. I'm going to go into edit rule to understand this, and there you have it. It's asking me what is the minimum value, what is the maximum value. I say, bhai, automatic hai. I have not decided on any minimum or maximum value. I have a choice of deciding a minimum value based on percent if I want, and maximum value also based on percent, where I can specify minimum value का percentage क्या होना चाहिए, maximum वो क्या होना चाहिए. Same way I can also have a number value based on number, like maximum or minimum value number का कौन सा होना चाहिए. Generally, we keep it automatic because the purpose of data bar is to automatically adjust the bars based on the numbers I type. Automatically, जो highest number होगा वो पूरा blue हो जाएगा और जो सबसे छोटा number होगा उधर blue value एकदम कम हो जाएगा. अगर यहाँ पे 6 के बदले अगर ये 0 होता तो बाहर आपको दिखेगा ही नहीं. See, there's no bar on. I do 3. 4 आ गया. Little bit of the blue has come. See over here. So it's a nice way. It's an interesting way to show your data. It's like a small little bar graph inside your data, showing which is a high and which is low value. This time I've got a sheet where I've got names, I've got sales, I've got country, and I've got quarters. There are different people working. Each one has carried out certain sales. सबके अलग अलग रैंडम नंबर्स मैं डाल रहा हूँ ऐसे ही जस्ट फॉर एन आइडिया. ये अरे सॉरी ये अलग अलग सेल्स हो रहे हैं जो कैरी आउट किए हैं. And they have done these sales only in 2 countries, the UK and the USA. And the sales have been done in different quarters. First quarter में किया हुआ है, third में किया हुआ है, fourth में किया हुआ है, second में किया हुआ है, फिर first में, फिर fourth में, फिर third में. Sorry, इसको fourth year. So this is our data. The different sales has been carried out in 2 countries, USA and UK, by different sales employees and in different quarters. I want Excel to highlight the sales of only the people who have done the sales in the US, irrespective of the quarters. I want them to carry out the sales or to show me the sales which have taken place only in that specific country. For example, USA. तो USA जहाँ जहाँ sales हुआ है वो highlight करना है, उसको एक background color देना है, for example. So obviously first I have to select the data. Where is this going to be applied? This is the data where I want to apply that particular condition. And I go into conditional formatting. अब ये जो मेरे conditional formatting है इसमें तो ऐसा कोई रूल है ही नहीं कि भाई आप एक स्पेसिफिक कंट्री चूज करके उसको हाईलाइट कर सकते हो. वैल्यूज है, हाईलाइट इफ इट्स अबाउट 40, अबाउट 50, अबाउट 60, अबाउट 80, बट एज सच कंट्री का मेरे पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है. So I go into something known as new rule. ऐसे चलिए एक फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करते हैं जिसके बेसिस पे ये हमारा काम हो जाए. तो ऐसे इक्वल टू C2 इक्वल टू USA. सपोज मैंने ये फॉर्मूला टाइप किया है इक्वल टू C2 इक्वल टू USA कि भाई हाँ वाई C2 बिकॉज मेरा डेटा C2 से चालू हो रहा है इसीलिए. तो कुछ भी नहीं हुआ, इसने तो एक लेटर भी हाईलाइट नहीं किया, बगैर हाईलाइटिंग एन एंटायर थिंग। मैं बोलता अरे मेरे से या तो कुछ गलती हुई होगी, देखूं क्या गलती हुई है। अरे मैंने फॉर्मेट दिया ही नहीं है, कैसे चलेगा? फॉर्मेट देना है ना, चलिए फिर दे देते हैं। यू रियलाइज यू से यार ये फॉर्मूला चला तो है बट ये कर क्या रहा है, ये he is not highlighting USA, he is not highlighting the sales, he's not highlighting the quarters, he's highlighting only the names यार। मतलब वर्क तो हुआ बट ये करेक्ट आंसर नहीं दे रहा मुझे। What was my objective? My question was it should highlight all those rows wherever there is a US. It is highlighting only the cells and not the rows. That means somewhere I have gone wrong, not been able to highlight the rows. I realize that ये जो C2 है मे बी उसके पहले मुझे $1 डालना चाहिए और 2 के पहले भी $1 डालना चाहिए। मे बी डॉलर डालना भूल गया मैं, C के आगे $, 2 के आगे $, डाल देते हैं। अब देखते हैं चल रहा है क्या। अरे अब तो जो था वो भी चला गया, जो ब्लू कलर आया था वो ब्लू कलर भी चला गया भाई। ये क्या हुआ? डॉलर तो हम यूज करते ही हैं एक्सेल में, रेफरेंसिंग के लिए डॉलर तो यूज होता ही है। तो ऐसा क्यों हुआ कि मेरा सब गुम कर दिया उसने? हाउ कम आई लॉस्ट all my selections which I had found? The reason I lost everything that I found is because what am I trying to put the dollars for? ये डॉलर से मैं कर क्या रहा हूं? 2 के आगे डॉलर क्यों डाला है मैं? Am I only referencing row number 2 or am I referencing wherever there is US? I am saying wherever you find US, you please highlight those rows. So I have put over here now $1 only before C and not before 2. And I'm saying चलो अभी जितने लाइंस है प्लीज उनको ब्लू कर दो। कर दिया उसने। The formula is working perfect. All those rows are becoming blue. Now understand what is happening here. $C $2 में कुछ नहीं आया। जब मैंने डॉलर नहीं डाला तब सिर्फ एक कॉलम में कलर आया, बाकी कॉलम में कलर नहीं आया। वही हुआ ना? That's what happened. Why such erratic behavior is happening in our formula? Because every element of a formula has got a meaning. Every element of the formula has got some meaning and purpose. है बड़ा छोटा फॉर्मूला, इतना छोटा है ये फॉर्मूला, equals to $C2 equals to USA. नो रॉकेट साइंस, बड़ा सिंपल फॉर्मूला है, बट इसमें रॉकेट साइंस है क्योंकि जब हम डॉलर डाल रहे थे हमको अलग अलग आंसर, डॉलर निकाल रहे थे तो अलग आंसर आ रहा था। Just like the way my logic is working, I am going to apply the formula the same way. Like I am talking to you all. I am using some logic. उसी logic से हम चलते हैं और इस formula को apply करते हैं. हमारा logic क्या है? That wherever the word USA will be there in column C, you will highlight those rows. This is the logic. Wherever you will find the word USA in column C, you will highlight those rows. I will create the formula equals to wherever you will find USA in column C. So I will put a dollar and I will put C. Dollar C indicates the column C. Dollar is used because I want to give reference of column C. That's why there is a dollar before C. After I do dollar C, what do I want to do? I want to apply the format on rows, which is the first row of my data. The first row of my data is row number 2. That's why I put 2. So you want to apply a format of light blue color. Wherever you find column C starting with row number 2 to be equal to USA. That is how we create the formula. Logically, we are planning our formula. It is not rote memory. It is not remembering a formula. It is understanding every aspect of it. कि हम dollar C डालते हैं to give a reference of a column. We put 2 because our first row is 2, and we put USA to tell him that wherever you find the word USA in my column C, starting from row number 2, please apply the color blue. तब जाके हमारा फॉर्मूला वर्क करेगा. राइट और रॉन्ग? तब जाके हमारा फॉर्मूला वर्क करेगा.